Hello, everybody, and welcome to Inspirational by Marie. You are all welcome. Welcome to my platform. To anybody who's joining for the first time, you are welcome. We are a family here. I call you all my inspirations. So, guys, let's talk. Today, we have an interesting topic. We're going to be discussing how to live a more fulfilled life. So it's going to be a good one. But before we get into that, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do know when I upload another video. Also, like, share the video and comment down below. Alright guys, so let's get into this. So this is going to be like an interactive type of reflective topic, you know. This is something I do a lot of the time, daily, should I say. Being a social worker, that's part of our practice, to always reflect, you know, always reflecting, thinking about different things, if something should remain the same or if something should change. So this is something that I like to do, and it really just helps improve, you know, the next decision. It makes you have a more clear way of doing things in a different way that can actually benefit you. So yeah, it's a bit of a reflective one today. Alright, so let's start off by thinking or creating a list of things that you enjoy doing. Things like hobbies, anything of that nature. This could be something that you like doing in your leisure time or something you like doing, you know, just anytime you have any spare time free. So let's start creating a list. Let's think about things that you like to do for pleasure. Also, not allowing a negative opinion to stop you from pursuing your dreams. So this is also important, guys, because this is something that I find a lot of people in life want to do things and maybe have gone through certain situations in their life, but because of the opinions, especially negative opinions of another person, they haven't been able to pursue what it is they want to do in their life. Or they've started and then maybe someone has said to them, oh, you can't do this, or you're not good at that, and how about if you did it this way? You're not tall enough, you're not short enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not this enough, you know. And sometimes it's crippled us from actually starting what we want to start in our lives. These are negative opinions, and I always try and tell my inspirations that when it comes to things that people say that are negative about you, if God has not said it and it is not written in the word, then do not receive that advice. It is not true. Everybody has gifts, talents, skills that are supposed to be used to actually edify, to better themselves, to share with other people. So please be aware of those negative comments. Do not take them in, do not swallow them. Okay? I know it's hard because I know that when people say things, even if you don't want to feel like it's, you know, going to affect you, the fact that it's negative and it's being said about you, naturally you're going to feel a bit like, oh man, like, why did they say that? But do not dwell in that. Do not use those words to actually dictate your future or dictate the course of your life. All right? Next one. Making wise decisions. Learning from the mistakes of other people. This is important, and I usually say this one as well because I like to use it for my own life. Everything I speak about on this platform, it's never to condemn, it's never to make people feel bad, or it's not even to make myself, you know, this amazing, powerful, whoever, you know, person. It's actually to improve and to maximize. And remember, I said the title of this is how to live a more fulfilled life. So definitely we need to start thinking about these things. So when I talk about learning from other people's mistakes, I'm talking about when you have seen somebody in the same situation that you may want to go into or may want to start or are currently in, it's good to see how their end result plays out. How the end result plays out. It's good to see and analyze it, especially if someone's coming to you. I remember I was talking to my mother the other day and was watching a TV show, and I believe the girl, her boyfriend cheated on her, and the girl was upset and she was talking to her mum about it, and the mother was basically just saying like, no, like, this is too much, don't go through this, it's not worth it, X, Y, and Z. But the girl was a bit defensive because she wants her mum to kind of support her decision. So when her mum didn't do that, it's like the girl was getting a bit frustrated. So I was saying that I told my mum that why can't the mum understand what the girl is saying, basically, and, you know, maybe the girl should not go through this mistake, but why can't she understand what she's saying? My mum said it's because the lady, the mother in that case, does understand, and maybe she doesn't want the girl to go through her daughter to go through the same mistakes that she had gone through. Hence why she's so. Oh yeah, no, that was it. I said to my mum, but the mother herself has probably made those mistakes when she was younger, which I think is true. Because we're all faced with these things, and I think we often look at our parents sometimes, but a lot of the times our parents always tell us, or my mum will tell me, that you think I haven't been young before. So my mum was trying to say it's because of that mother that has that experience, that she's actually trying to, help her daughter prevent making this mistake, because she can probably see where it's going to end up. So yeah, so learning from other people's mistakes will help us live a more fulfilled life. All right. So not just living for the moment is also a good thing, and it's also an important thing for us to be aware of. And I say that because living for the moment sometimes has caused us to make some decisions that affect our future. So, for example, you could be, I don't know, you're out, you're doing something, and you get angry at somebody, maybe a lot of road rage or something. For that example, you do something and it causes a very, very bad result. Do you understand? Or maybe, let's say for example, you're going through something at a certain time, and maybe everything just feels right, everything is feeling good, but then you end up with the wrong person for the rest of your life, so to speak. Yeah, those type of things, living for the moment, we have to still analyze a lot of things just in case. Being able to look at a situation, analyze it, make the best decision is better, even though our emotions can get in the way. And we've all had those moments where you've done something because of how you felt, and maybe the next day you wake up, because I've certainly have felt like that, and the next day I'm waking up and I'm like, why did I do that? And I know it's because I was just living for the moment. Do you see what I mean? But I'm regretting it and I'm not feeling happy about that situation. So can you see how this or that tip will help us, to actually live a more fulfilled life? All right. Next pointer. Be kind. In a world where you can be anything, be kind to everybody. This will help you live a more fulfilled life, 120,000%. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Life is so short, and when we see people and we sow that seed of kindness into people, and we sow that seed of love, and all the good things that we can do into people, we feel better about ourselves, because we see somebody else happy. It's like somebody that's smiling at you. It's hard for you not to smile back at that person, and that's how it is when you show kindness to somebody. When you're kind to somebody, you're spreading that that gesture around. We're teaching ourselves how to do these things. So I love being kind to people. I love when people are kind to me. I never forget, for that day at least, or even for a lifetime. Some people can say words of kindness, and it can be with you forever. And every time you feel down or something's not really feeling okay with you, you remember, those words. You remember that kindness, So, like I said, in a world where you can be anything, be kind to everybody. All right, next point. Not taking things too seriously. Don't sweat the small things. All right, so not taking things too seriously. Life is too short, like I said already. Let's not be too involved in getting too upset about something and being in that state for a very long time. You understand? Life is so short, If we have issues and situations, let's try and deal with them. Let's try and overcome and move on, because we don't want our souls to be in a distressed state all the time. So we want to not sweat everything. Sometimes, the Bible talks about to overlook an offense. It's to someone's glory to overlook an offense. And sometimes we just have to pick our battles. This may not be an easy thing as well, because everybody's different and depends on what may affect you, what may not. But if you want to maximize and have a more fulfilled life, these are the things that when we're taking in things, and even like constructive criticism, which is something I'm definitely working on, like, to know that you don't have to take it to heart all the time. Do you get what I mean? Or be so sensitive, can I say? It's like you don't take it to the place where it's going to upset your next move or affect your next move, and it's going to be, for negative. So I think those type of things, I remember, like I said already, like being a social worker, I'm always in a reflective state all the time. So even when people speak to me about maybe what I can do to better myself, then I like to actually reflect on it, even though my initial reaction might be like, no, defense, X, like, don't come near me. When I'm really lying on my bed and it's just me and the four walls, I need to get real, and actually think, is that thing actually right? And if it is what they're saying is right, then I need to move forward from it and know that that person is saying it from a good place. So yeah, not taking things too seriously, okay? Okay, the next one. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy within reason. So this is also important. Do what makes you happy, guys. Go on that trip. Okay, currently right now we are on lockdown, but there are other things that we should be doing and that we can be doing that makes us happy. In your heart what those things are, which is why I said at the beginning, write down your interests, write down your hobbies, write down the things that you think make you happy, make you smile. Keep that journal that I spoke about, I believe, in my last video. I believe it was how not to be lonely, or how to cope with being lonely and sad. So have a journal, do all your things, just do things that make you happy. Don't overthink things. Like, if it's that call that you need to make to talk to your friend, talk about, oh, this was what happened, have your good, have your fun. Don't just enjoy life within reason, okay? Make sure you're safe, okay? Do things properly, and just do things to make you happy. Honestly, give yourself that. Where you are an amazing person. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made. So do things, owe yourself that, give yourself that, okay? Be understanding as well. So that's another thing. When you think about how to live a more fulfilled life, know that we ourselves, people, we are called for each other. So when somebody comes to us with an issue, when somebody comes with a problem, let's be understanding towards that person rather than judgmental. Let's actually see what it is, because there's something that one of my lovely women pastors always tells me, which is that she always sees herself in people, and I do the same, and I believe the same thing as well. To see yourself in people, to be able to see somebody and not, they might not be even on the same path as you. However, that you can experience what they're experiencing, given a different circumstance. We're all people, we're all human beings. So you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen today. You don't know what situation you're in. So for us to be understanding is a really great tool in this world. Especially in the world of today, like, there's so many things that are going on, and like, honestly, we just need to be more understanding, more empathetic, more, caring about one another, so that we're able to kind of support each other, to the best of our ability, rather than, judging someone and things of that nature. So let's also bear that one in mind, guys. This topic's fun for me to do. It's boosting me, like, and the thing is, when I speak, guys, let me not even say guys, because that's something I'm trying to work on. You're not my guys, you're my inspirations. But when I speak to you all, then it's like I'm speaking to myself. It's the same. So I'm also reminded about the things that I want to also do to live a more fulfilled life. So when we speak, we are rubbing minds. You get it? That's why when I speak to you all in the comments, it's very interactive, and I like it. I like all the feedback, because I do not know it all. I cannot know it all. And I just like to understand what somebody else is saying and what perspective they're coming from. So keep your comments coming. In fact, I want you to comment down below right now, what are the things in your life, or in what are the things you've observed that make you feel more fulfilled in life? You give me some tips. Let's do an exchange, okay? All right. If not now, then when? Guys, you all my inspirations. If not now, then when? Like, whatever it is you want to do, you go ahead and do that thing. Don't get me wrong, I understand we have to plan, we have to do many, many things of that nature, and that's true. But there's something that we've been sitting on for so long, and it's like, the time is now. Right now, we have a lot more free time. I do anyway. I'm not sure about anybody else, but I'm just talking about regarding the whole pandemic and lockdown. I think we have all at some point throughout the at least 2 months or so, we've had more time. If not now, then when? You will know what it is that you want to accomplish. You will know what it is that you want to do and to accomplish. So if not now, then when? Take that leap of faith. You know, even if you fail the first time, you will get up again and you will try again, because that's the whole process of success. Actually, it's actually to fail sometimes. Even the Bible talks about the righteous man will fall down 7 times, but he will get back up again. So it's part of life. We're humans and we're still learning. There's going to be things that we would have done maybe, let's say, 5 months ago, and if you keep on doing that thing, you would have improved. So just keep on doing it, keep on working on your craft, keep on doing what you have to do. If not now, then when? Be encouraged. There's nothing, get all the right tools, speak to the right people, believe that God will help you get to your next stage. Don't feel so down about things or feel like you're not able to accomplish some certain things. You have everything inside of you. You have it. Whatever you need to accomplish your goal, you have it inside of you. That skill that you have, that's for you. You know how to do that thing. Do you understand? So please hold on to that gift and cherish it. Understand that you are different from the next person and you will go far and you can go far. I'm telling you, we're all going to stick in this together. We're going to make the world a better place. I know that sounds cliche, but I'm telling you, love does spread. Kindness spreads. All these things spread. I just want you all to just be happy, honestly, and live a more fulfilled life. That's what I really want. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I love you all. I'm thanking you all for the comments, the messages, the everything, just the kind words. I love it. I just love you guys. That's all I really want to say. So before you go, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. Like, share, comment. Don't forget to let me know what it is that you feel makes you feel more fulfilled in life. Share with me, guys. We gotta share, we gotta share, we gotta share. All right, guys. Be inspired, be encouraged, be blessed. Mwah! Bye.